You put it down, and the monkey that you saw sitting with it was actually the male, and he was a bit.
Yeah, he couldn't pick it up properly, so he called a female monkey to come pick it up.
Yeah, that's quite fascinating, So I just thought of a few different things all at once, because I wanted to. We can talk more about the monkeys. What's that? We've got a question from the monkey. Peanut people at the back. I mean, sorry.
I just wanted to know if you can tell us maybe some of the best adventures that you've ever had that you remember, apart from cycling into a pride of lions.
In the bush.
An adventure. Just a relay, because you can't hear Jessica on the back. So Jessica was just wondering one of the best adventures that Zoe's had and can remember in the bush.
Well, we don't.
Tonight, of course. Come on.
Yeah. No. Yes. But we don't like go on adventures and stuff. We just. Pardon? Okay. We were going fishing.
The support network looks interesting. So we're gonna finish the story in a second, because it's a good one. Fishing elephants. Remember that one. Can you, just for a try, if you get stuck like I did earlier, I'll help you out. But just explain to everyone quickly what you're seeing sitting here.
Okay. I'm seeing a camera right in front of me, Pizza to the side, my mom and her best friend behind her, and then this other man at the back with black hair, and then my best friend and Becky sitting on my best friend's lap. Demi is my best friend, and then Patrick with a little light on his head, and then behind Leishan with the camera is Jessica.
Good job.
Yep.
I can explain in that sort of fashion, remembering back to that adventure. Tell us about it.
We were down at a little watering hole and we were fishing.
Which one?
I can't remember.
Buffelshoek Dam. Yeah, some of those pictures earlier, people would have seen a couple of pictures of you and your dad.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Buffelshoek Dam.
And we were with Campbell and Finn, my friend, and Campbell was my dad's friend, and we were down at the water hole, and we forgot the fishing rods or the net or something, so we decided to. Well, Campbell wanted to go back home, so Becky, my dad, and I stayed at the dam, and then as soon as he left, this big elephant came over the dam wall, and we were like scared and we wanted to run away and stuff because there was no car, and my dad was just like standing there and it was really scary.
Chilled.
It's freaky.
What did your dad do? Just like, no.
My dad was just like, don't worry, the elephant's not going to do anything, but all of us were like, Dad, take us home.
I'm trying to think back. I can remember specifically Becky was there, and I'm sure you were there as well, but I just remember because I took a lovely photograph of Becky and your dad that time when we dragged the dam with the nets. Were you there?
Oh, with Josh?
Yeah, with Josh and them all were there. Graham and Emily and everyone was there.
You've got a picture of me too, and I've got mud all over my legs.
Yeah, well, that's when you guys were playing before.
Oh.
But anyway, so you were there as well.
Yeah.
How did that work out for you fishing wise?
That was fun. Except those big barbels scare me. They're like so ugly.
Yeah, they're a bit different.
They're really ugly. It's
you
fun
like
going through the going through the mud's the best.
Yeah.
It was another story. It was right after we had ridden our bicycles into the lions, and it was the middle. It wasn't the middle of the night. It was like 7, and it was dark, and I was on the tracker seat, and I said that I didn't want to go on in case there was a lion.
Just quickly to explain for those that don't know what the tracker seat is. You've seen it before when we drive past the vehicles, but it's a little seat, much smaller than this couch, right on the front nose of the vehicle. So it's sort of right. It's like, the best seat in the house.
And and my mom said, don't worry, there's not going to be any lions or anything. And we turned the corner, and there was the hugest male lion I've ever seen in my whole life right in front of us. And I crawled over the bonnet to get back in the car.
Over the bonnet? Mm-hmm. Right back in.
I don't think I dented it. No.
Nah. Come here, Tony. Ooh, can I ask you a unfair question?
What?
Have you got a favorite dog at the moment?
I do. It's Barkley.
Oh, is it? It's an interesting one. Tony, she was just saying you've got a beautiful bark. Don't worry.
No, I do like Tony. He's so...
Yeah, they're all brilliant, huh? Would you ever not have pets?
No. I mean, no, not at all. I mean, no, I wouldn't. I'd always want to have pets.
Yeah. And horse riding? Tell us a little bit more about horse riding. That's something that, as you said, obviously, bicycle riding with a 4x4 behind you is doable in the bush, but horse riding somehow is just going to sort of tempt fate a little bit too much. So horse riding loud you can. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah. We've My mom's always ridden horses, and Becky and I have always been interested in it. And we got our first horse last year on the 15th of December. And he's so cute. His name's Diego, and he's like a dun. If any of you watched the movie Spirit, he looks exactly like Spirit. He's very cute.
And it's good fun, huh? And you're riding, I mean, you're doing proper riding, jumping, and I don't even know all the terms.
I jumped 90 the other day, which is that high.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
On the horse?
Yep.
And you stayed on top afterward?
Yeah.
See, that's very good, huh? I mean, anyone can agree with that. You actually have a lot of people watching at the moment as well that are into horses. You should... Actually, see, I'm jumping around again, but have you ever made friends with a few people from Wild Earth as well on Facebook?
Like Karen Gilliman or something?
Yeah. Many people that are a big part of Wild Earth as well. And how have you found that aspect of it? And why I'm maybe asking this now is, and I wasn't planning to talk about this at all, but is, as I said earlier, this is the first opportunity I've got to talk with the audience with us, with someone that's from a different era. I mean, you are 20 years younger than I am.
Yeah.
And, you know, things like Facebook and computers I only started using just over a year ago, but for you that's been a big part of it. Actually, funny enough, for Zoe maybe even more so than other kids growing up in the bush, your dad's always been into his technical toys. How have you found that, just being able to communicate and get in touch with and stay in touch with people from different parts of the world?
It's really cool because, like, I've got family all over the world, and I can just like I'm in contact with them all the time, and it's cool.
It is.
We don't need to write letters. Because, I mean, writing letters is fun, but it's just so long.
It's a bit like taking photos with a stills camera and film as opposed to digital. It's just no point really anymore. And I also saw that you played with the camera when you a lovely haircut, by the way. I'm sure you like that one a lot. We had the nice big fringe. You were about 5 or 6. Yeah, you must go for that again. In Cape Town, actually, a lot of people in the art world are going for that haircut again, so it works.
Really?